Hello, hello. Welcome back to Habitual. We're gonna get right into it. We have a quick full body workout. So let's go ahead and start at the back of our mat. Hands raise up overhead. Take your gaze up with them and exhale, forward fold. Pedal out your knees here in this forward fold. And then inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold. Walk your hands out to the top of your mat. Get a quick calf stretch in here. Pedal out your feet. Elbows are internally rotated. Elbow creases are towards the front of your mat. And then inhale onto your tippy toes and exhale, walk it back to your mat. Go ahead and step your feet out wider than the mat. Take your toes out to the corners of your room and squat down, elbows on your knees. Take one shoulder to the mat and then lift. And other shoulder down towards the mat and lift. Go ahead and point your toes towards the front of your mat. Find that forward fold one more time. And then walk out to the front of your mat. Bring your left foot back behind you. Step your right foot up. We're going to find one moment in Anjayasana just to stretch out the front body. Here you can go ahead and grab onto your foot. Get a small stretch in on that quad and lower it down. Press into your hands. Step your right foot back. Bring your left leg forward. Anjayasana, hands up overhead. And then take your your right foot to your glute. Grab it for a quick quad stretch. And release. Go ahead and press your hands into the mat and go ahead and come down onto your knees. Sitting on your ankles or on your heels, roll your shoulders forward, up and back. Let your hands come back behind you, puff your chest up towards the ceiling and release. Inhale here and find a normal breath for just one moment. Call in a sense of gratitude for being able to be here today and move your body, for having a community to come on here and join in a workout, for the discipline you have to cultivate the life that you want, both in your body, in your home, and in your work, in your relationships. Inhale, hands come up overhead. And exhale, come onto all fours. Tuck your toes under, lift up onto your knees, holding in bear for 10 seconds. 9, 8, belly button in towards your spine. Stitch all of your ribs together so you have a nice strong core. 2 and 1, step your right foot back, left foot back, right foot in, left foot in. 3 of these. 1 more. And then bring both feet in. Step your left foot back, left foot in, right foot in. 3 on this side. 1 more. Step both feet in. This time your feet are touching. Knees come out, knees come together. Knees out, knees together. Here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Tuck your toes, send your heels back, walk to the back of your mat. Coming into a forward fold, bend into your knees, inhale, hands sweep up overhead and step your feet out to the wide edges of your mat. Pelvis slightly tucked, hands come to heart center, squat down, holding a squat for 10 seconds. 2 and 1, stand up, step your feet into the middle of the mat, coming for a narrow squat. Make sure when you are in your squat, you can look down and see your toes still. This is a no repeat workout, so we are moving through. 2 and 1, stand up, step your feet out, and this time squat down, step your right foot over to meet your left, and then step back out. Step your right foot over to meet your left, and then step back out. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back through center and other side. Step your left foot in and out. Left foot in and out. All of that weight is in your right foot, and then shifts to both. Right foot and both for 2 and 1. Step that foot out, squat down, pulse your knee in and out. Just a tiny little pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up overhead. Shake out those legs. And go ahead and come to the top of your mat. Step your right foot back. Left leg is forward. Come down into a 90-90. Hinge at your hips. And pull your knee in, step it back. Pull your knee in, step it back. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold that right leg up. Here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Pressing through that left heel, standing up nice and tall. Lower down into a one-legged squat and up. This is really great for runners. Works on that mid-stance. Strengthen your hip flexors, your glute, your hamstring. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and lower your right leg down. Hinge at your hips. Step your left leg back for that 90-90. Shift forward onto that right leg. Step forward and back. We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7. Neck is nice and long. Shoulder blades down your back. Knee is stable over that ankle. 2 and 1. Go ahead and stand up. Standing here with that left knee driven. Pelvis slightly tucked. Working that left hip flexor for 5, 4, 3, 2. Lower into that mid-stance squat and lift. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand up, hands come up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your hands into the mat, step back into a high plank. Holding in your high plank for a 10-second, hold. Elbows are internally rotated, neck is nice and long. Again, stretching each of your ribs together, belly button in towards your spine, engaging your whole core. And 1, bend at your knees, coming into an active child's pose, shift forward, high plank. People also call these horizontal squats. We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7 more, 3, bringing those shoulders over your wrists each time, 2, and 1, downward facing dog. Inhale, shift forward onto your hands and feet, high plank. Drop your knees down, untuck your toes, move through either an assisted chaturanga push-up or full chaturanga push-up on your hands and your feet. We have 5, we've done 3, 2, and 1. Come up, shoulder taps. You can step your feet out wide, hands under your shoulders, left hand, right shoulder, right hand, left shoulder. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and lay down on your side. Bring your left hand to your ear. Your left knee is bent. Right leg is extended straight out to the back of your mat. Flex that foot, lift and lower. Lift. When you lower, it's just about to 6 inches off of the mat. Good work. We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Point your toes towards the ceiling. Your kneecap is coming up, is facing towards your head. Lower with your toes pointed. And then flex your foot and lift. Lower. And then flex your foot and lift. We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7 more. Good work, working on that quad definition here. Your obliques are engaged. Lower abs help this movement. And 1, go ahead and plant that right foot in front of your left leg. Extend your left leg, toes pointed. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good work. Hold it here for a static hold. A little isometric work on that inner quad. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down, roll onto your back. Go ahead and bring your hands to face the mat. Inhale, curl your spine up, coming into a glute bridge. Holding here for a 10-second hold. 2 and 1. Step your left foot out and then your right foot and step it back in. Working on our hamstrings here. Press through your heel. Turn on those hamstrings and those glutes. Toes are up off of the mat while you step in and out. Two more. Last in and out. Plant your toes down on the mat, holding your hips up high. Come up onto your tippy toes and lower your heels. Tippy toes and lower your heels. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower your heels. Hips are up high. Lower down for 4, 3, 2. Shoot it up. Lower. Lower 4, 3, 2. Shoot. Lower 4, 3, 2. Squeeze your glutes, sending your hips up high. And as you lower, to slow and controlled release of that muscle, and then you quickly engage. 2 and 1. Lower your hips down to the mat. Bring your knees into your chest. Rock side to side just for a moment. Massage out those hips. Massaging out your lower back. I find this really helps to realign my spine, make it feel nice and balanced on each side. And then rock forwards and backwards until you come into a seat. I am going to switch sides. You can meet me on your right side with your right leg bent, your left leg extended out, toes are flexed, foot is about 6 inches up off of the mat. Lift and lower, lift and lower. We're here for 10, squeezing that outer thigh, your glute, your toes being flexed, keeps the muscles on the anterior part of your half shin region turned on. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Point your toes towards the ceiling. Knee is coming up towards the front of your mat, facing towards your head. Point your toe as you lower, and then flex your foot as you lift. Point your toe away from your body as you lower. Flex your toes towards your shin as you lift. We're here for 10, 9. Again, keep that lower ab group engaged. Focus on that being used as you lift that leg up. And last one, lower and lift. Go ahead and plant that left foot in front of your right quad. Extend your right leg out long. Lift and lower. Lift and lower, pointing your right toes as you lift it and lower, using that inner thigh, sculpting, tightening, lengthening it with these kinds of movements here. We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7 more seconds, 3, 2, and 1. Isometric hold, about 12 inches up off of the mat. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And I said full body workout. I meant it. Roll over onto your tummy. Take your hands to your ears. Inhale. Lift your legs and your chest up off of the mat and lower. Lift and lower. Beautiful. Squeezing that low back, squeezing your shoulder blades together. Your glutes are turned on. Toes are pointed to the back of the mat. Here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it here. Elbows come out straight from your shoulders. Extend them out in front of you and back behind. Extend and bring it back. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands come under your shoulders. Toes are tucked. Push up into that high plank. Holding here for one last hold. We have a 30-second high plank hold here. Stay with your breath. If at any point you're like, oh, I can't do this, I need to drop down to my knees, that option is available to you to come down, or focus on your breath. If you take it one breath at a time, we'll be to the 30 seconds before you know it. Focus on that inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more inhale and exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale onto your tippy toes, walk up to your hands, finding one last forward fold. Bend into your knees, inhale, hands up overhead. And that is it. Fantastic job today. Thank you so much for joining us here at Habitual. I hope you enjoyed this quick little workout. Got some movement in today. Remember, something is better than nothing. So proud of you. Stack this on with other videos if you'd like to continue your movement ritual. Go for a walk, whatever it is for you. Enjoy your day, and we'll see you tomorrow.